That's a federal crime. He's just admitted that he knows about it.
And the orders of defendant Sean Combs forcing Jennifer Lopez to remain silent about the videotape fault of plaintiff by defendant.
I can't send none of y'all meat bells, y'all puppies.
It's no secret that Kanye West is someone who doesn't like to hold back. Despite his tumultuous years in the industry, you can't deny that he's someone who doesn't shy away from speaking up about what he believes in, no matter how crazy it may seem to us. And now it looks like he might have things to reveal about Jennifer Lopez and her involvement with Diddy. For one, Ray J has already come out to say that A-listers are desperate to silence victims so they don't get dragged into the Diddy drama. Some of America's favorite stars might turn out to be involved in shady or plain perverted acts at the now infamous freakoffs. And whether it's true or not, it's a bad look for anyone.
During an interview for the doc, he said, quote, "I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their names out of it." He's basically saying some celebrities out there were involved in Diddy's freakoffs and they're trying to pay off survivors. He said, quote, "Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. For the regular world, somebody has a truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed." Basically, quote, "I'll give you money, please don't talk." Ray J didn't mention anyone by name, but said these high-profile people reached out to him because of his friendship with P. Diddy, fearing that their names would be attached to his alleged illegal activity.
Which brings us to Jennifer Lopez and why people think there's a high chance she's one of the celebs desperate to keep people quiet. Diddy is now a blast from JLo's past that she wants gone from everyone's memories, but there was a time they were the IT couple of Hollywood. They even managed to stay together following the 1999 Club New York shooting, which caused rapper Shine to go to jail instead of Diddy.
They're always dressed to impress. MTV couldn't get enough of them. Remember TRL? Anywhere they went, paparazzi followed. This was a different time. Everyone wanted to know what they were going to wear. Puffy's white party, Loved Up, and everyone was like, OMG, they're so cute. Then December 1999, they go to a party in New York. There are pew-pews involved. They both get arrested. Later, JLo was off the hook. I vividly remember people were like, goodness gracious, poor JLo, she's with a bad boy, they should break up. But they didn't. They went to the Grammys together. She wore this Versace gown. Everyone lost their minds. They coordinated wearing matching white outfits at the MTV Video Music Awards. Then it came all crashing down. Valentine's Day 2001, they announced they broke up.
Both were at the top of their game, and at the time the relationship was good for JLo because it gave her standing an added boost. After all, who doesn't like the thought of a pop girl with a bad boy record executive?
You know, they were definitely at the top of everybody's list in terms of events. Their pictures were everywhere. It was just kind of in the advent of social media, so there was just definitely a lot of press and buzz around their relationship at the time.
To understand their relationship, we have to head back to the late 90s when JLo was fresh off filming the hit movie Selena. At the time, she was working on her debut album to be called On the 6th. Diddy was hired to co-write and produce a song for the album called Feelin' So Good. The two started working together professionally, which quickly turned into something a bit more, and they started dating. The first time we saw them publicly was in September 1999 at the MTV Music Video Awards, where JLo was nominated for Best Female Video. Diddy was also nominated for Best New Artist in a Video, Best Pop Video, and Best Dance Video. It was the next year, though, that JLo broke the internet, even before that was a thing, with the green dress at the Grammys, and her date was P. Diddy.
I think that Diddy added to her brand. I think the fact that she was dating a celeb and walking the red carpet, I mean, we all remember the green Versace dress, right? That she wore with Diddy to, I believe it was the Grammys or something along those lines, so, you know, a big award show.
This was the first time JLo was dragged into the Diddy fiasco because Lil Rod named her in his lawsuit against the rapper. He recounted that Diddy told him JLo carried the firearm used during the 1999 shooting into the club in her purse, and people want her to be called in as a witness.
There is a universe where she could testify against him in terms of, violence, in terms of his interactions with other artists, especially the folks that have been coming forward alleging that he has harmed them in some way or engaged in, human trafficking and trafficking. So was she aware of any of that going on? Did she see him with underage girls, or was she present for when some of those videos were taken that Little Rod included screenshots of those videos in his pleadings? So how much of that did she know? When did she know it? And what actions did she take at the time? Is that part of the reason why they broke up?
While some people say that JLo was well aware of Diddy's wrongs, others say that she's forgiven because she might have broken up with him because she saw what sort of person he was. Her mother has made it obvious she doesn't like him.
If you recall, the last time that you were here,
Yes.
I was telling you that I could always see you getting back with Puffy in a little way.
I remember you said
Yes.
that. Yes.
Or in my mind,
Look at
or in my mind, getting together permanently with
first of all,
Pitbull.
right, Pitbull, it's crazy. Everybody came alive. They all had something to say.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion.
Yes, it's funny to me.
So, no.
Jean Deal also confirmed that her mother was not a fan, with her team even going as far as to hire a private investigator to look into him.
I knew a lot of the guys, and I saw a couple of guys who worked a couple of jobs with me before watching us. So I know a couple of guys that were watching us. So I was trying to tell Paul, we got PIs following us. You know what I'm saying? So it was only certain reasons if they was following us, if they was PIs, somebody was trying to find out something on us. So either somebody hired private eyes to follow us on behalf of Jennifer Lopez, or she did.
But why you think her and her team would do that?
Somebody hired private eyes to follow us. It could have been her manager, Benny Medina. He didn't like Puff. You understand?
He said she never took even one gift from him during her daughter's relationship with the rapper.
And you said JLo mom didn't like Puff either, right?
His mom couldn't stand. Mom never took a present, a gift. If she needed air to breathe, she wouldn't take his last breath.
She has also mentioned in previous interviews that while she was never abused, she knows what it's like to be involved in abusive relationships, perhaps insinuating Diddy's behavior. After all, he was well known for beating his other girlfriends and cheating on her. But Jean Deal confirmed that she was treated differently since she was the type to fight back.
And then try to play her like that, but she would check that. And I put in my book one particular night where she was in the we was in the studio and a lot of girls was up there, and JLo got, Miss Lopez got mad, and she went home and she put on some jeans and sneakers and put her hair back into a little bun and a ponytail, and she came back to the studio, and Puff had a new song for her because she was heated, and he got rid of all those girls that was in the studio.
Deal said that considering her personality, Diddy never even raised his voice at her, and a lot of it had to do with the fact that she was independent and didn't have to rely on him for anything, even if he was beneficial to her career.
So he never tried to, straight up, talk to her crazy or anything around people. Never. I never even heard him raise his voice to her. But you got to realize with Kim them and most other people that I've seen them be around, they depended on him. Ms. Lopez didn't depend on him. She had her own.
A former Playboy model even recently came out to reveal what some consider Diddy's fixation on Jennifer, saying she was made to watch her videos.
A former Playboy model claims Sean Diddy Combs made her watch a Jennifer Lopez music video on repeat at one of his freakoffs. Rachel Kennedy claims the footage was playing on a continuous loop in Diddy's Tokyo hotel room during the 2000 interaction, and further alleged that the rapper was on the phone with JLo, whom he was dating at the time. Rachel said on the Daily Mail's The Trial of Diddy podcast that she found the entire situation quite odd and further described it as creepy and disrespectful. Rachel and her two friends had been invited to Diddy's room for a party after meeting him at a topless club in Japan. She and her friends were expecting to just attend a party, but Diddy was alone in his room when they arrived. She claims they then engaged in a consensual encounter. Jennifer Lopez has yet to comment on Diddy's legal trouble.
But at the end of the day, someone that was so heavily involved can't have been unaware or removed from the situation. And Diddy's old rival Suge Knight also had something to say about that, in a way backing up everything Kanye has said about others in Hollywood in the past.
JLo doing this and JLo doing that. And they know the fact that JLo lied and said that the gun was Sean or whatever, and sit that man to prison and destroyed his life, and she knew it was tough. I'm quite sure they probably called that the FBI gave respect, a courtesy call of Ben Affleck. It's a white man who got respect in the white world. I'm quite sure they said, we want to show you some things. It's about your wife.
Suge said that the reason behind her divorce from Ben Affleck might have been some resurfaced videos of her with Diddy at his wild parties. He said she was also up to things with Diddy during those years.
When he sees that her and Puffy was doing and who they were doing it with, I'm quite sure they gave his ass those tapes. And I'm quite sure he can never look at her the same. I'm quite sure they head for a divorce. Because, you know, that's a man who had a good life. Great parents, don't spend a lot of money, ain't tripping out paparazzi. He living his life. He got his own team. She done brought all the extra. He won't out. He stayed married to JLo, he'd be broke.
Which brings us back to Kanye. When the Diddy scandal first broke out, he was one of the first people noticed to have warned everyone. He might have been ignored at the time, but he wasn't afraid of revealing that Diddy was an FBI informant, something later corroborated by his former bodyguard, Gene Deal. Ye said that industry insiders, his fellow rapers in particular, were working against him.
Poison me, and by the way, y'all done already with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address though.
He continued saying that Diddy and other rappers had deals with the FBI, which was why they had get out of jail free cards.
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, f you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, f you. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you gonna go pull my coat car. So y'all niggas shut the f up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the f up about, you shut the f up about Michael.
Right. So what does this have to do with JLo and why people think he'll expose her? Apart from his outspoken nature, he's also already exposed others, including his former best friend Jay-Z. He famously went on an on-stage rant where he exposed Beyoncé for refusing to perform at the MTV Awards unless her formation won Video of the Year over Drake's Hotline Bling and Kanye's Famous. He also pointed out how he had once put his career and reputation on the line when he interrupted Taylor's speech to say Beyoncé deserved the win.
Beyonce.
And then came another bombshell. He revealed that Jay-Z had killers under him and told his then friend to just talk to him and call him. It's obvious that by then, the mogul had abandoned his friend to keep his own image clean.
Just to win!
This puts a lot of things in perspective when you consider the new lawsuit against Diddy, where the victim alleged that he and Jay-Z assaulted her after the VMAs. And get this, there was also an unnamed female celebrity present. Many think this points to Jennifer Lopez, who was dating Diddy at the time.
Unnamed Jane Doe alleges that back on September 7th, 2000, when she was just 13 years old, she was taken to a Video Music Awards VMAs after party, which was 20 minutes away from the event in New York. And at this party, she claims that she took a drink, she started feeling woozy, lightheaded, she makes the claim that she may have been drugged, and then she tries to find a place to lie down in what she thought was an empty bedroom. She said that is when Sean Combs, along with a male and female celebrity, entered the room. And Combs allegedly grabbed her and said, "You are ready to party." Well, now, Celebrity A, who was that unnamed celebrity, has been identified as Sean Carter. This is a part of a newly filed amended complaint.
She has also been named as a witness in a lawsuit filed against Diddy by an inmate. Cardello Smith has accused Diddy of running a conspiracy to send him to jail after first assaulting him and trying to make him take the fall for his other heinous acts.
On December 9th, Cardello Smith filed a notice of submission of material witnesses and named 3 people: New York police officer Derek Palmer, former Combs employee Kirk Burroughs, and pop superstar Jennifer Lopez, JLo, who dated Combs from 1999 to 2001. At the material witness, Jennifer Lynn Lopez, also known as JLo and Jenny from the Block, was engaged in a relationship with the defendant Sean Combs during 1999 and 2001, and the sexual assault of the plaintiff was recorded, distributed, and held by the defendant at his New York residence and recording studio. And during the relationship with Jennifer Lopez, she was made privy to this video that was taken by Sean Combs and his employee Kirk Burroughs. She, JLo, has known this video existed and was in existence and took no action to make it known to anyone in law enforcement, and that she was even questioned by New York Police Detective Derek Palmer about this matter, and that the report will show that her answers to this tape was and still remains a resounding yes to its existence.
And finally, Kanye also said that celebrities have to keep quiet because of what they have done, but they can't control him because he hasn't killed anyone. And while he named people like LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, he might soon name Jennifer as well.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Not
you see,
you.
it ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
He again mentioned Diddy as someone who had not only taken lives, but was controlled because of this. And everything he said turned out to be true.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Meanwhile, Jennifer continues to try and avoid her connection to Diddy, so there's a high chance she'll do everything she can to prevent her name from being dragged to court. After all, it's obvious that innocent or not, she's no pushover.
You know, you select the photo.
Yeah.
I'm taking the best photo. You select it. You don't like it. You don't take it.
Hey, Jennifer, do you have anything to say about the P. Diddy situation? Any comments on that, Jennifer?
And no matter what happens, Kanye's genius cannot be denied. And Jaguar Wright had a way to say it best, that despite everything people have done to remove him from the industry, warranted or unwarranted, they can't erase the mark he left.
But if the best you can do is take him from being a $4 billionaire to a $400 millionaire, if that's the best shot you got, then.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's the best you can do. You take away 90% of his money and he's still got $400 million? Still. And then you get his friends, people that have made money with him, money off of him, to go on TV and to shush nigga shush. Shush nigga shush. But it was all good when you was making money off of him.
So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more updates, and hit that bell so you never miss a thing.